Everybody, welcome to Polaris Stigma. Now, if anyone is wondering, I did just change the name of my channel from Central Tabletop Gaming. So, if you are a former member of Central Tabletop Gaming, my apologies for any confusion. However, Polaris Stigma is the new name of the channel. Now, I would like to go over real fast that this isn't going to take very long, so just a little bit of patience. This is a minimal commentary video, so I will only talk at the beginning and the end of the videos. I will not talk during the time in between unless I deem it necessary, say should I die too many times or whatnot. But I had to change this from a 2-part to a 3-part due to the fact that I have too much going on right now with starting a second YouTube channel with a collaborative effort. So I will not be doing this as a 1-part, or sorry, as a 3-part, cannot English, as a 2-part video. This will now be a 3-part. For those of you who have been tuning in as of recent, thank you so much for your patience. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue the Red Star playthrough. Another change is I will not be doing the special missions in chronological order to the story, so if you were interested in that, I highly apologize, but those will be moved to the end in order for me to just be able to relax a little bit more while I play through. So, I hope all you enjoy as we continue Red Star. End of commentary, and enjoy as we continue on Polaris Stigma.
Trigger, Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We have acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout in the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Usea. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Usea, where the Ostian forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively, Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel midair. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1 mile to tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 50. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Trigger, your call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food?
Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need aid too in order to be effective. We have visual confirmation of the enemy fleet. You're cleared to engage.
We'll go. Let's go.
Enemy Aegis vessel intercepting incoming missiles with their Sea-Wiz. Counteract Sea-Wiz with a low approach or use missiles outside intercept range.
All ships,
Missile.
prepare for anti-air combat.
Missile.
SWAT any dumbass that flies near our fleet.
They're already firing. They think they can hit us.
Make a low approach or dive to avoid their fire when you move in.
Strider 3,
Enemy aircraft is launched. Engage it.
engaging.
Cyclops 4 engaging.
Cyclops 2, stop fluttering about and stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like an important chick. I've shot down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother head and you'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
Prepare the anti-air missiles. They keep coming.
The enemy has lost 30% of their fleet. If you don't stay sharp, you'll be meeting David Jones. They're giving us all they've got. Slip through that fire. Keep hitting and running.
Got it.
Missile.
BLS 1 and 2, ready ship to air missiles. Strike when they pop up right before the attack. Taking fire in the clouds.
Target hit.
Crush them from both sea and sky.
Missile away.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Box 2, Box 2.
There's 2 enemy fighters. Get them off our backs.
Destroyer sunk. Clear the rest.
There's extensive flooding in critical locations.
Missile.
We can't keep up.
Missile. Missile.
I think we've sunk most of the enemy fleet, but I can't tell because of all the smoke.
Cyclops 2, stay sharp. Half of the enemies are still around. By the numbers count.
No enemy bases are close enough to strike our supply lines. They flew in from far away, like a flock of snowbirds.
They've got 10 seconds intercept time.
Striker 5, he's eating.
They have a lock on me. There's one. No, 2 aces out there. Concentrate on them.
Strider 1, locked on target. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Lock on. Good night.
The opposition is weakening. Time to finish them off.
Look at him go. Destroyer sunk. Locked in control. We've lost 80% of our fleet. We can't do any more. Prepare the lifeboat. We should have had the strategic advantage. Just who are these guys?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Detecting radar lock. They've locked on. We've still got rounds ready. Shoot them down.
Target locked. Bandit has a lock.
Damn it! They act like they own the skies.
Aegis vessel Freya is sunk.
Trigger, what are the marks on your plane? 3 lines. Scratches?
I don't like them. They're like sin lines.
What are those?
Nothing.
Enemy fleet has been neutralized. You guys just downed some serious firepower.
It was a piece of cake.
It's nice to have some fresh talent we can count on.
Keep your eyes peeled, Trigger. You never know when that experimental squadron might show up.
Jaeger, he knows that better than anyone. He's one of the few with the skills to face Mr. X and live to tell.
That ain't funny.
Missile.
We're approaching the marine platform.
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
All right, scramble.
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme prejudice before they can threaten the mission.
We'll go. We'll swap those flies down into the Drek.
Breaking out of lock.
We're supposed to smash up that whole thing?
That'd be a tall order. Just destroy the boats, aircraft, and AA weaponry.
Nah, let's do what the chick said. Whoa! Roger.
Bandit sighted.
Fox 2. Bullseye. Target has been destroyed.
Impressive.
Mass damper destroyed.
I went for the structural reinforcements. They're small, but not impossible to hit.
I've sent the data. Make like Wiseman and serve up a sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without this base, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy. Damn, why can't that experimental squadron show up here?
Enemy has a lock.
You might as well be praying to the heavens. Then get out there and shoot him down yourself.
I've got you.
Enemy sighted.
Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming!
Target destroyed.
Catch you, pal.
Anti-ship missile launched. Strider 1, target destroyed. We've put quite a dent in their naval power. Results are better than expected.
We still have more time. Don't let up. Knock him down for good.
Come on. That's enough, right? Let's get out of here.
One more, we'll wipe them all out.
Let's do. Give me a break.
I'm trying to break.
our fleet is still operational. We're not done yet.
Cyclops 3, evade! Missile incoming!
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Missile.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it, everyone.
Enemy's got a lock! Heads up! Bandit behind you! Fox 2!
Missile.
Strider 1, missile inbound!
Missile.
Missile incoming! Break! Break!
Icing.
Strider 1, your plane is icing up.
Enemy has fled.
Missile. Missile.
Got one on my ass. Strider 1, splashed one. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Taking evasive action. Spiked, breaking away. Strider 3, warning, missile inbound. Enemy sighted.
Fox 2. Strider 1, missile away.
Missile.
Evading missile. Enemy has a lock on me. Strider 1, enemy is locked on.
Missile did not connect.
In position behind bandit. Lock on. Good night. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, break!
That only scratched me up. Continue with combat.
It looks like we've taken out a third of the enemy fighters. It is mostly thanks to Strider 1.
Bandit on your tail.
Missile.
Missile. Evading.
Enemy's got a lock.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
I'm on my target.
Missile.
Plane starting to ice up.
Missile hit.
Locked on.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Attack.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Enemy on me. Breaking up.
Missile.
Strider 1, missile heading your way.
One bandit back.
Missile.
Bandit has a lock on me.
Missile.
Enemy got away. Pursuing enemy.
Target in gun range.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
I'm sick of these attacks.
Evading missile. Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
You're out of chaff and flares. 5 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Half of the enemy fighters are gone. Keep it up.
Enemy sighted.
Fox 2. Missile evaded.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target. Target is in range of guns.
Gotcha, pal.
Taking evasive action.
Fox 2.
All enemy fighters have been eliminated.
Cyclops
There's always a
1,
chance for
missile.
reinforcements. Stay sharp.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
Pull up. Missile.
One of the new recruits talks a lot. Swears a lot, too.
Missile.
That girl swears more than me.
It's not just the swearing either. She's got quick fists, too.
Missile.
I thought you'd say that.
Caution. Pull up.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Raise your nose, you're too low. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Is Jaeger teaching our hatchling how to fly? Hey, knock that off, would you? Okay, I've got a story for you. It's about a great warrior. There was once an Erusian ace, known as the King of the Skies. Every pilot he faced in training said pretty much the same thing. Scary. They knew the true fear that an animal feels when it is being hunted by a predator. What about people who face him in an actual dogfight? No pilot came back alive. I'm not sure I buy that.
3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, target destroyed. Strider 1, warship sunk.
Enemy sighted.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Lock on. Good night.
Missile. Missile.
That's no good. Gotta eject.
Missile.
I'm trying to break.
Strider 1, Fox 2. 2 minutes remaining.
Half of us are resupplying. We need
We're near the
5.
Valley platform.
Damn it! They caught us getting ready to deploy. Hurry it up!
Strider 1 has destroyed the target.
I've been spiked.
Missile.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
Target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
Missile! Invade!
Missile.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Getting out of block. Breaking.
1 minute remaining.
We got a lock.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Special delivery.
Our fighter squadron is down to 40%. Most down with 2 enemy aces.
Stop. Any more damage to the base? Overwhelm them with our superior numbers.
Caution. Pull up.
Missile away.
Enemy has a lock.
Caution.
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Caution. Pull up.
Clear for emergency launch.
Tugboats separated. Full speed ahead.
Attention all aircraft. Operation complete. The enemy won't recover from this one. You did great out there. I think tonight's the night we finally open that bottle.
I think I understand the new boss's style. Our other newcomer is a unique character. The old squad was bad, and I guess it's no different here. I could really perform, if only I had some partners I could trust.
No need to worry. I got your back.
Relax and do your thing.
Give me a break.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slow.
The mission was a success. You did more to hobble the enemy's sea power than we first expected. Outstanding work. This should free up our allies who have been bogged down on the East Coast. In addition, this success allows us to finally move on and initiate the operation to shoot down the Arsenal bird. We have a long road ahead of us. Get some rest while you can. Our counteroffensive has changed the course of the war. However, the western part of the continent and the area around the space elevator still remain under Erusian control. As you all know, this is because they have those damn Arsenal birds controlling the skies around the lighthouse. So, we're going to use Stonehenge for a long-range attack against the Arsenal bird. In addition to helping to destroy the asteroid, Stonehenge was also utilized by the Erusian forces as a weapon in the Continental War. However, the majority of the artillery is out of action after an air raid by the independent state Allied forces. When that happened, the main base was being repaired from the damage caused by the asteroid, so it managed to escape the bombardment. The Osean Army continued the repairs in secret and managed to reactivate its base systems. Once preparations are complete, it will be able to fire again. However, the officer in charge has yet to confirm whether it can be fired more than once. In other words, it is looking like we may have only one chance to be able to bring down one of those invulnerable Arsenal birds. We're going all in on this one plan. The Erusian forces have detected our movements and are marching on Stonehenge. The Arsenal bird is closing in, but if our operation goes as planned, we should be able to shoot it down before it reaches the operation area. We've set up strong points we call menhirs around Stonehenge. Provide them with air support, while keeping air superiority. Our mission is to protect Stonehenge until it can shoot down that monster bird. If we can shoot down even just one Arsenal bird, it will significantly reduce the scale of the enemy's air defense network. Stonehenge is our only way of bringing down an Arsenal bird. Missing is a luxury we cannot afford.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Attention, all defensive and air support teams. In order to get up and running, what I need most from you is time. As long as you can provide me that, my program will bring down the Arsenal bird.
That was Major Deanna McConey. I'm Warrant Officer Lehman, a specialist. We're now commencing the operation to destroy the Arsenal bird.
It's gonna be a long fight. Don't waste any ammo.
So that's Stonehenge, huh? It's bigger than I imagined. Uglier, too.
Look at that mess of cables. They're using generator trucks to run it.
Are we sure that thing's even gonna fire? Seriously, I mean, how old is it?
If it doesn't, then our luck is run dry. I'd get praying if I were you.
Well, if it works, it'll bring down even an Arsenal bird. Big if. And it'd have to hit.
Measure 6. Enemy tank straight ahead. Located an enemy tank. Lancaster, requesting close air support.
Meteor 6, request for air support confirmed. Help is on the way.
Listen up. Our job is to defend here. That's all, you got it? This should be easy. Go on your paycheck.
Enemy is firing! Attack missed!
Fox 2.
I'm hit!
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Powering main system. Cold boot. Skipping sequences 47 to 97.
Activating. You just need one shot.
This is Measure 7. We've linked up with ground and air support and are ready to drive the enemy back.
Meteor 5's aerial problems, but one is more than enough. Clear all threats.
One shot from Stonehenge. Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Bombers, bearing 190. Stonehenge won't survive a bomb run. You have to stop them.
This is Menhir 6. The enemy ground forces have been eliminated. Much obliged for the air support. All right, guys. This time you get a whole 45 seconds. Grab some chow or something.
Can't afford to lose anyone right now.
We've only got 60% green. We've got 30% yellow. 10% is red.
Well, it has been sitting here rusting away for the past 20 years. I'd say a few glitches are to be expected. Hurry and verify the reds and yellows.
Roger. Allied aircraft, don't worry about us. Take out those bombers.
Hostile bomber destroyed. Nice work. Keep Stonehenge safe for us.
Locked on bandit.
We can't afford to let Stonehenge fall. We're really counting on that air support.
Missile hit.
Attack this.
Missile incoming. Break. Don't let Stonehenge fire.
Try to run, splash the bandit. Beautiful.
Try to think
Power
like
level
you
is
can.
at 40%.
Know what their next action is.
42%. Come on, damn it!
They have a lock on you. Shake 'em.
Come on, baby. Be good. We need you.
Stay out of our line of sight. Avoid friendly fire.
Two enemy squads at your side. They managed to drive off about half the way around. That ought to show them.
The enemy isn't letting up. There's just no end in sight.
Locked on.
Time to take them out.
Bandit, that's a lock.
Menhir 7 here. Enemy aircraft approaching. They're gonna clean this place out. If we don't get air support, we're dead. Got the geodesic.
I'll take him out.
So that's the infamous Stonehenge. I had no idea it was so big. Surprised it's still around.
Measure 7 looks bad. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Keep an eye on Strider Squadron. Make sure everyone gets back alive.
Break off and set your sights on Stonehenge. We're sitting ducks if we stay together. Roger. On me.
All enemies attacking Meteor 5 have been eliminated. Good job.
More hostiles advancing towards Menhir 6. Ground forces haven't noticed yet.
Let's take out the enemy while our friends are still on their feet.
Confirmed destroyed.
Turtle launching all-out attack. Don't stop at the Stonehenge's rubble.
Medic! We've got a man down over here! Leave the enemy aircraft to the LRSFC. Our target is on the ground.
gonna fire?
Nice kill. Feel free to take them all.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Drake 6, Fox 2. This is Men here 7. Enemy reinforcements. They're attacking in waves.
More bombers. They're high. Altitude 8,000. Bearing 150.
The enemy's going all out, too.
Oh, baby, good save!
If you get lost, head towards
Whoever is flying the plane with 3 lines, I'm buying you a beer later.
Railgun power supply is...
shooting at me.
Damn it. Numbers aren't going up.
Bypassing the auxiliary condenser.
Come on, damn it! Don't personnel, focus on your job. Don't stare out the window.
We can see this boat from here. Did you get those bombers?
Yeah, and single-handedly.
The bird with the 3 lines. It's gotta be him.
There's gotta be a cap on their numbers. We just have to hold on until the railgun fires.
This is Men here 5. We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. We're ready to take it to them.
It's like goddamn whack-a-mole out here. I'm already exhausted.
Put your teeth in 5. Remember that the fate of the whole war depends on this mission.
Destroyed.
There are some green ones out there, but the commando's covering for them.
AA gun confirmed destroyed. Just keep coming.
It's time to bomb Stonehenge and head back to the Stonehenge.
Stall warning.
I've got a lock. Word's up.
The plane's starting to
We
ice up.
successfully defended Men here 7. Good work, everyone. The yellow SSG. Without them, we probably would have been the ones in trouble.
They're running around like headless chickens. Why don't we put them out of their misery?
They're wild before the railgun fire again. Pin down the ground troops until then.
What the hell? They're supposed to be the ones on the offensive. How did they get us on the ropes?
We've wiped out half of them. Keep it up! This is Men here 6. That's the last of the enemy reinforcements. I gave my men a 15-minute vacation. Sorry, I need a short breather myself. I'll be stitching on my lost limbs. Should be back before lunch.
What did you say?
Enjoy the target.
Missile.
Mission accomplished. Looks like I needed a time. With that damn OCM army. I've had to take them out.
We've already thrown everything we've got at Stonehenge. What's it gonna take? We're struggling, and so are they. We just need to hold out for a little longer.
Caution. Pull up.
More guests. Bombers and their escorts. Bearing 170.
Oh, shit. I want to go smack them down, but those boys below are hanging on by a thread. You want me to choose?
Power level is at 80%. You think we should take our shot?
Patience. Don't want to waste everyone's hard work. Wait till 100.
I guess you're right. Give the fire control system one last check while we're waiting.
Roger.
Enemy rocket unit coming from the southwest, and helo-borne assault from the northeast. They're planning a direct assault on Stonehenge. Stop them.
Let's split up. Take whichever way you like.
All enemy bombers have been destroyed.
Almost there. This should all be over soon.
This is one ugly battle, but what a story for my kid.
Roger, Trigger. Leave the rocket unit to your squad. Cyclops will knock out the helos.
Roger that.
Understood. Commencing mission. Chopper is on its way to Stonehenge.
Strider 1,
We're doing everything we can to fire as quickly as possible. Just buy us some time until then.
Enemy rocket vehicles are wiped out. You're the only ones who could stop them. Way to go, Strider Squadron.
Prepare to fire. They know we're here, so shoot them before they shoot us. How long till you're ready? Once we fire, that cannon will crumble and the battle will end.
Cyclops eliminated the helicopter assault unit. Keep it up.
You've given my program a lot of the time it needs. Stonehenge will be ready to fire shortly.
Stand by. I'm picking up something on my radar. The signal is massive. It's the Arsenal bird.
I have visual. Arsenal bird confirmed. Here they come.
The swarm of UAVs is launching from the Arsenal bird. Keep them away from Stonehenge.
Closer the target, fewer the variables. How long till we can fire?
Firing in 60!
Hear that? Keep us safe till then.
Fire control system inspection complete. Radar error correction is good to go.
He's over in the fence. 45 seconds! Releasing safety! Cooling system active.
Confirm voltage.
Voltage stable. 30 seconds.
We have confirmation. Live projectile is loaded.
Power level is at 100%. Patterns. Watch out for those, and you'll be fine.
Strider 2 is hit.
Skull, stabilize the craft and get out. Sorry, it's up to you.
UAVs
Frame control?
All three!
Initiate final countdown.
Understood. Commencing final countdown. Even if we take him down 1 by 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop the countdown. Lost the target.
Starting to shut down?
Con? The stupid thing is flying in the open.
The survey data isn't updating. No response from our spotter.
Survey vehicle down.
Those vehicles were Stonehenge's eyes. Without those, I'm sorry.
Don't give up yet, Major. We still have sensors. All right. The oldest sensors in the book. What are you scheming?
They're too unreliable.
Not bad.
That's something.
Impossible! We got extorted! We can't do anymore. Half the battery we can't carry out our mission.
Come on, damn it! Attention, all personnel! We have a change in the mission. We will now be using direct fire to shoot down the Arsenal bird. Listen, attack the central propellers. If you can destroy them, the Arsenal bird will slow down.
Strider 1, Cyclops 1. Pair up and attack that propeller. Everyone else, defend Stonehenge from the UAVs.
Wilco. Jaeger, you take the lead.
It's readying its APS.
I'm going. The propellers are too much for Trigger alone.
Damn glory hound. Do
Activate
your
the
friggin'
Arsenal
job.
central propeller.
Cap, we need someone who can take down those UAVs. It's up to you.
Just look to the left.
Trigger, do not ignore this.
Alright, that takes care of the propellers. Arsenal bird is slowing down.
Missile.
I knew my fate was well placed, Trigger.
Unbelievable. Stonehenge came with honest-to-goodness range tables? Well, isn't that curious?
They knew what they were doing.
Missile.
This whole operation is crazy.
Propeller stalled.
Well, only a total madman could bring down the Arsenal bird. Releasing safety.
Give us the UTM coordinates under the Arsenal bird and we'll calculate the range. And I need you to be exact.
Cyclops 3 missile incoming. Look out.
I've been hit.
Missile.
I have to eject.
Missile.
Longcaster, send a request
Missile.
for rescue. Conditions look grim. Expect some injuries.
Give me a second. It's been a while since I've seen something this archaic. Does the angle on this table account for wind and Coriolis force?
We can see the ocean flag from here. Not much wind. The rest is just instinct.
Are you all right?
Power level is at 80%.
I'm fine. We can't lose any more allies.
Knock that off. Push yourself too hard and you're dead. Get back to base.
Missile.
Wilco, over.
Ammunition 0.
Power level is at 100%.
We've done our part. Stonehenge, shoot!
Understood. Begin final countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Adjusting angle.
3, 2, 1. Fire! Hit, damn it!
Yeah! Oh yeah! Hot damn!
Is it really over now?
Reporting mission success. Lehman, this victory belongs to you. That was a good lesson on the importance of manual control.
Today's MVPs are the LRSSG. I'll say, especially those two lead birds. They're the Ocean Big Shots. We can win if we follow them. The Ocean Big Shots?
You mean the Ocean Big Shot?
Looks like we're on the offensive now. Ha! The enemy's defensive range dropped along with that arsenal bird.
That just means more pie for us.
Are we gonna eat the whole thing?
The brass is always hungry for more. They've got a bottomless appetite. But enough about that. Get some rest now before the counterattack.
Yeah, we got our hands dirty for nothing. The guys were babbling about a 3-line marking. Look into that for me.
Attention, all defensive...
The mission succeeded, but at a great cost. This victory marks a strategic turning point. The enemy has only one arsenal bird left, and the defensive grid around the space elevator has been decimated. We can expect a counteroffensive by Osean forces everywhere.
I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Osean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eusian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action, and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, We don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying a plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
The wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. Got the bomb. You did the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They've completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission. Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next? Ah, the sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage. Once this mission's over, I guess we can back up to the company commander's thumb again. What a pain in the ass.
The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing.
This is nothing compared to what we faced in the last mission. Missile! Evading!
Bunker buster away. That was a mistake. No structures visible.
This is Graham 7. I'm behind my target.
Enemy has a lock!
Bunker buster away.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? Formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off. The bomb hit, but there's nothing but a big cloud of dirt. That silo must have been a decoy.
Bunker buster away. Power's hitting, but they're trained.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
This is Graham 7. The enemy has a lock on me. This is Graham 2. Locked on target. On my target steel.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Enemy behind you. Take.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
Missile. Missile.
The warhead should be confirmed. Standard weapon ready to fight.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped. Hit, target destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. Just one silo left.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit them. I thought you were a bird freed from its cage.
Trigger, the bomb has been dropped.
Where's the real silo?
Fox 2. 5 minutes remaining.
To all aircraft, do you copy?
Missile.
I repeat, do not let them destroy the silos.
Caution.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Caution.
Target is down. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude. Missile launched.
Bandit acquired.
Missile.
The enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy solid. Continuing attack.
Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Missile.
Missile, evade!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
Bandit acquired. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
That was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here, and there wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Arusia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Osean army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Arusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1 mile to tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Keep altitude below 1,900 feet.
Caution. Caution.
Good. Maintain your current course.
Caution. Pull up.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for
Caution.
it.
Pull up. Caution.
Stay out of their sight.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider, Basilisk 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Pull up.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
Caution. Pull up.
That ain't funny.
Caution. Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, before we win,
Caution. Pull up.
Understood.
Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution. Pull up. 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 Caution.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Caution. Pull up.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Pull up.
Watch yourselves out there.
Caution.
We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
Caution. Pull up.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed. You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
Caution. Caution.
We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up. Caution. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
Caution. Pull up.
We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, package away.
Enemies are attacking! The hell did they come from?
Bandits flashed.
Stall warning.
Strider 1, missile away.
Fire up the searchlight! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Guess they finally decided to wake up.
Stall warning.
Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
They forgot our leader's bird! Hurry or they'll roast us on the ground!
Missile.
This is Basilisk 1. Line to the east. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time or face is free.
Your jokes haven't gotten any better. Missile away. Bon
Pull
voyage.
up. Missile. Missile.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. Can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
Caution alert.
Missile inbound! Evade!
Missile away.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up. Stall warning.
Triggers down!
Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Caution. Pull up.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Caution.
Target acquired.
Caution.
Enemies are attacking! The hell did they come from? Where'd they be? Fire up the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Basilisk 1. Line to the east. Landing now.
present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta move on time when Beans is free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Fox 2.
Ally, shut down!
Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Target is eliminated.
Wait the base, Commander! What are you waiting for?
Target acquired.
Stall warning.
Missiles evading!
Not bad, not bad.
Caution.
We've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
It's all right. Those two Osean big shots will take care of them for us.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
That's the last of our NGO guns. They've all been taken out.
Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack that took out the enemy from the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. We have our tank.
Give me a damage report.
Stall warning.
We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack.
All enemy fighters down.
I feel their pain, I really do. But this is war.
Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
Locked on bandit.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Confirmed it's one leader. The one with the 3 scratches. Bandit acquired. Lock on.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Enemy behind you. Take.
They got a beat on you.
Missile.
Ambush. Stay calm. Reform the ranks.
Missile. Stall warning.
Broadcaster requesting close air support.
Caution. Pull up.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
Enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
That's it. Pick up those two. We can force our way inside the facility.
This is 2-2. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Pushing the enemy on their heels.
Okay, start running on the count of 3.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Charge! Tear down that barricade!
Caution.
How'd it go? This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Caution. Pull up.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
Stall warning.
I'm already
Stall
getting
warning.
earful from the men over the needless
Stall warning.
paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 2 miles to the runway. Lower your nose. You're too high. 1 mile to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading. Right on the money, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed.
Excellent work on the night raid.
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communications system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls, so you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
Our troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me, so I think I'm gonna go out there and put up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Bandit behind you. Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. Ah, it's real funny.
Pursuing enemy.
Locked on.
Target acquired. Target is in machine gun range.
Enemy's got a lock.
Missile launched.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Warning, man on your 6.
Don't you sneak up.
Missile. Missile.
This is Refill 1. Attack missed.
Missile.
Missile 4, missile inbound. Dodge.
They have a lock on you. Shake them.
You're not getting away from me.
Missile.
Target is hit.
Missile.
On my target's tail.
Missile.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They can use some air support.
Missile.
Missile, break!
Missile. Missile.
Missile, evading.
Missile.
Target acquired.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Advance on the hospital!
If you sit there, the enemy will surround you. Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Missile.
We
Strider 1. On my target's tail.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile. Missile.
This is Base 2. We've made contact with the enemy.
Missile.
Now the enemy's already down. Getting Aurora must be really stolen.
Target's been wiped out.
Missile. Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Hang in there. This battle isn't over.
Roger. The park will be secured. Yogi and Big Shot clear the way.
I know the feeling.
On my target. Breaking off.
Missile.
Get back behind him.
Missile.
I'm sick of seeing them pop up everywhere I look.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, look for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
HQ, we're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support.
It'll be a grind.
Hold your ground.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Okay, Trigger. The submerged area is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
Let's go. Ocean.
Roger.
Lincoln, can't get away from this rock.
Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile.
Fire as soon as they're in range. 3 strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
Trying again.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
The enemy's desperately trying to stop our advance. This is going to be tougher than we thought.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
Lost 30% of our mission. It's going to be difficult to complete our mission given the circumstances. Say goodbye.
Missile.
This fleet won't lose. We have experience on our side.
Strider 2, evade that missile.
Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile closing. Evade. Strider 1 has crashed.
Our troops have engaged it from...
Hey everyone, so I'm going to make an apology because I had to go to the hospital earlier and they gave me some medications and I think they're actually kicking me more than I thought, so I don't know if this is going to end up being a 3 or 4 part series now. I'm hoping I can continue this on Monday and finish it. I should be good by then. But I'm really sorry, guys, because I thought I was going to finish, but this is just kicking my rear end. I'm not going to be able to focus during the last mission and this mission both. I've made mistakes that I sat there, I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And I just can't think clear enough to actually do what I need to do. So, I am sorry. I am going to cut this off here. Do expect me to continue because I am highly enjoying this. And again, it was so nice to have all of you on the newly, well, it's the same channel, just the renamed channel, Polaris Stigma. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.